He's Eric Byrnes from the Major League Baseball Network, joining us on the show. Byrnesy, what'd you take away from the World Series with this Giants team?
Oh, Dan, I think the Giants are kind of like the Notre Dame of Major League Baseball.
Okay. Wait,
After the break.
Did Eric Byrnes just put us on hold?
I don't know. This is one of the most fascinating things, though, that's ever happened on the show.
So he's at a hotel. That's the sound on hold. What was that? A walk-off from Byrnes?
Boom.
All
gone.
right. Well, that's all we needed. Well, thank you, Byrnesy. San Francisco Giants. Okay, Byrnesy was supposed to join us last hour. I wait an hour for him, and that's what he gives me? No, Fritzy, I don't need Byrnes back. No, I'm good. I'm good. Just tell him thank you. That was a walk-off.
Have a take. Don't suck.
I didn't know what happened there. I thought he was Rick Neuheis who was going to play a song. Giants are the Notre Dame of baseball. Holy smokes. I got put on hold by Eric Byrnes. All right, so one and done. Wait, is Byrnesy coming back?
That was so great.
Let me remind you, if we are doing the show tomorrow, we have Hines Ward, Charles Barkley, and Steve Spurrier who will join us. Is Byrnesy there?
Any second.
Okay, Fritzy, what happened? Come on. Byrnesy.
Dan, what I was trying to say before my phone got cut off, and they've already cut off the hot water in my hotel, I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing out here. I live in California, for crying out loud. I live in the San Francisco Bay Area. Why am I out in New York City? I'm not getting this. I'm trying to comprehend where in my life I made a wrong decision, where I have a gosh dang hurricane coming right in my face, and I'm stuck in New York for the next stinking week when I should be at home near the beach, chilling, relaxing, celebrating the Giants World Championship on a team that I covered the entire season.
Get it out. So you don't have hot water? You don't have hot water in the hotel?
No, and I'm not happy about that. I mean, not that obviously. Now they're like literally about to cut off the phone service, and that's what that was. That was a message appearing on my television saying that all communication with the rest of the world is about to be shut off. I mean, if they just want me to jump off the balcony, I mean, just go ahead and throw that message up there too.
Well, it seems trivial to ask you about the Giants here. You know what? Why don't I let you get squared away there? Because I know it.
No. I mean, come on, Dan. I mean, this is my glory time. This is my time to shine. This is the team I've been talking up all year. And what I was trying to say before the phone and the hot water and all the other things going on is that I think a great analogy for this Giants team so far through the course of the season is that Notre Dame football team that you were just talking about, because here's a team that nobody wants to give credit to. Nobody believes they're as good as the results, yet Notre Dame goes out there as 11-point underdogs to Oklahoma and ends up not only covering the line, but winning the stinking game by, 17 points? Like, this is the Giants were underdogs in every single game. Nobody believed that this team was good. We talk about chemistry, and you talk about look. The Giants were built. Believe this or not, to win a championship. I say that because you look at their entire team and what they did. Where did they have the advantage over the Tigers? It wasn't the starting pitching. It wasn't the big boppers in the middle of the lineup. But everything was good. Their starting pitching, good. Relief pitching, way better than the Tigers. The defense was superior. So when you start talking about championships and winning games late in the season, you know you're going to have to beat good pitching. But how are you going to, and you know you're going to have good pitching. But how are you going to do that? You have to have a good defense. The Giants won the World Series literally by having a very good defensive squad with some good starting pitching, good relief pitching, and a solid lineup that scored some runs.
Yeah, what I loved about them, Burnsy, is they seem to complement each other. And the point I made is Detroit waited for a big inning. They waited for Cabrera and Prince Fielder. The Giants knew that they couldn't wait for one particular hitter, even Posey. And I think that once they beat Verlander and they saw that the Tigers were trying to manufacture a run in the second inning of Game 2, I think the Giants sensed that this was over, that they were the better team, and that they had the Tigers on the run.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt about that. I mean, it's such an incredible story because the Giants dealt with so much adversity through the course of the season, and you can go all the way back to the very beginning when you lost Brian Wilson.
Yep.
Freddie Sanchez, who was such a key figure in the 2010 World Series championship.
Melky Cabrera.
Dan, I haven't even gotten to Melky Cabrera. How about the fact that Pablo Sandoval went on the disabled list twice at the beginning of the season? Tim Lincecum, statistically, was the worst pitcher in baseball in the first half of the season. And then the ultimate bomb that you just mentioned, Melky Cabrera gets suspended for PEDs. It just, none of it made sense. But Buster Posey became the MVP of the National League in the second half of the season. Hunter Pence comes over in a trade, doesn't get a lot of credit, drove in some big runs for the Giants. People like to talk about how much he struggled in the speech, and that's all they give him credit for. But really, he had some big runs that he drove in for them. And then the biggest acquisition that, you know, is still, I don't want to overlook now. I think it's starting to get a lot more run. But Marcos Scudero, I mean, what this guy meant to that team was really the difference in them winning a championship and not winning a championship. So to see all of those things just kind of come together, it was amazing. And again, following this group, it just, I mean, you're around athletes all the time. You know, there's good guys and there's guys that you're like, whatever. And these guys are like legitimately good guys you wanted to root for, guys that, you know, every time I had an opportunity to talk to them, be it Bruce Bochy, the manager, or any of the players, just genuine. And there wasn't one superstar. Like, it's just such a great sports story because usually there's that superstar, the guy that's just, you know, overinflated ego. And this team, they did not have that. They had a bunch of guys who've been humbled, Barry Zitos of the world, who just, had a big, fat piece of humble pie in his mouth for the past however many years, finally getting to, you know, work hard and persevere through all of that. And now he's a world champion. So it's just really, really cool to see.
If you get lonely in your hotel room, you can always give us a call.
Appreciate that. I mean, this is incredible. I'm looking outside right now. The wind's starting to pick up. The rain's coming sideways, and I'm just trying to figure out: is it possible to somehow get evacuated out of here?
It is,
like
yes.
Some sort of helicopter. Or, I don't know.
No, you're not going to get airlifted, Burnsy. You're not getting airlifted out of there.
It's not going to happen, is it? I mean, I'm really stuck. What happens when electricity goes?
You know what? To have Fritzy, Fritzy will give you my cell number. All right, and if worst case scenario, you know what? We'll try to help you in any way we can, even if it's relocating up here to the man cave.
I was looking forward to going in the studio today, just in case the storm hit hard, and then I could just kind of set up shop at your guys' place.
All right, we'll talk to you soon, Burnsy.
Sounds good, Dan. Appreciate
all right, buddy. Eric Byrnes, Major League Baseball Network. Fritzy, if you want to give him my cell number and we can help him in any way with that, we'll do our best.